Alright, we are going to be on the draw. Not in love with this hand, but we do have mana, things to do. Tamiyo, removal. Batterskull is a brick, but, you know, like I said, we're keeping hands that are playable here. Tamiyo? Okay, cool. Looks like first turn Tamiyo for me. Could be up against a million things here. Could be UB Tempo. Could be UB Tempo. Could be UB Tempo Reanimator. Could be Doomsday. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I am going to be Tamiyoing unless something changes. Well, I'm going to really be Tamiyoing. Tamiyoing. Going to hit 2 after this just to make it go quicker. You can see where they have some stops. Ooh. This also could be... I was about to say Juggernaut, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Let's do another. Stifle Knot. Juggernaut. Could just be... Oh! This might be the control version with... I'm not going to... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to speak into it too much. That's a great draw. So do I want to do this now? Because if I do it next turn and they don't have another land, it allows them to pretty much not be able to use their Saga. I am familiar with this list though, for the most part. Might see 2 Spell Pierce here. Oh, that's really good. So now what I can do is attack on my turn, and if they plow it, I'll flip it. Or excuse me. I will brainstorm it, and if they plow it, then they can't create a construct, so. And we can get rid of the Batterskull. Wait, what did I just do there? Oh, I clicked on the wrong... Okay. That's not the worst thing. Some odd reason I clicked on the wrong thing there. Don't need this, don't need this. We're going to need some removals here. We do have some removal. Let's do this. Do I want to ponder? I guess I can keep that. Perforce. You got it. I'm going to need to fetch also in response. So they can create that first. They might get boots here. It might get Retrofitter. They usually have a 1 of, but I will be good for that. I will plow the creature that they want to put on boots if they get that. Yep, as expected. This will be a 2/2, tax for only 1. Fantastic. I will get a clue. Okay. Jeskai. This is the deck I am familiar with, so they do have another one. That's fine. Nothing I can do there. So it's going to take 2. I'm going to gain 2, sure. Back to basics is decent here, to say the least. Okay. Back to basics. Okay. It's a card. We shall start here. That's fantastic. I like all of these. But Jace would be another blue card. So Oh, I can't bounce this. It actually has... Oh, wait. Did I play a land yet? So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have not. So then I can bounce that and pay the ward. Just checking. So I do want that. Okay, so that'll be last. That'll be second. And then will be this. No. It is ward 1, right? Not 2. Okay, and that's ticked up. Decent turn. Jace is on top, which we have protection for if they don't do anything funky here. Nice wasteland. Oh, they want to play a, what's it called? A draw 2? Is probably what that's going to be. So do I do this or the following after? I mean, I have a Jace. Yeah, that's fine. Like they could actually, that could just be a bluff. You know, they probably have, what is it? You know, the draw 2 with, is my guess here. And if they play what, like the 12th, yeah, that's okay. So it's more of the Jeskai. This is, I was calling it Juggernaut. Play another one. I don't mind. I didn't want them to play the flying. Oh, there's that. Yep. Forgot about that aspect. That's fine. I'm only going to be taking 12, 13. That was something to keep in mind, but that's not a big deal. Are they going to get rid of Teferi here? That's cool too. Tamiyo got us a couple of cards. Actually, this is so much better getting rid of this. Do you have one more? Nice. I have all the answers I need to those. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to brainstorm is the question? I think we're just killing these. Now that I know they have that, yeah, let's... Do I want to brainstorm here? I mean, because I want to save this with this. I'm going to say no. Let's do this. Done. Let's yield to this. A lot of removal. Okay, cool. So this is going with this, and I can draw a card too, and I don't need to worry about Spell Piercer Daze. Interesting. Okay. I don't mind that. That's fine. I think there's better things that I can worry about. Sure. So they probably have Grove of the Burn Willows? Is that in their deck somewhere? Like just a one of? Possibly. Next turn is Jace. Back to basics is good too. They might have a Lightning Bolt in their deck. They're playing red. There's Grove. So they can return that, fire it for 2, return it again. Oh, let's not do that. Let's wait. End of turn. I think just drawing 3 cards is best. So they can return that, fire it off for 2, bring it back. I wouldn't be surprised if they had, what's his name, Hull Breacher. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we know what we're going to be doing. Let's turn off this and your red mana. That's a great draw. Just kidding, it's not. We will fight over this. That is what I was looking for. This is being saved for our Brainstorms. This is also great for Brainstorm as well. Playing around Spell Pierce. Like I say, I am familiar with this deck. I am not familiar with them, you know, having this aspect to it. So the question is like, do I want to tick up? What is that? What did they play there? Wasteland? Nice. Okay. I think that's much better. Tamiyo. We do have a lot of stuff here. Definitely. Can Tamiyo Brainstorm? Have a Brainstorm, so I think this and this. Any order. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's play this. I'm in no rush to Brainstorm. Plow. I mean, yeah. They're F6'd. And we don't need that. We don't need that. Excellent. 1 for 1, and they didn't get what they wanted. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. How do I lose here? By pretty much dying to something random. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's get this going. They have 1 card in hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I can also Jace as well. Yes. Let's get this. I don't care if they're firing cards at that. Then they're not firing cards at Stoneforge or that. We don't want that. Pierce here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they going to hardcast force? Yeah, that's fine. Both of these are kind of weak, but I think I'd rather throw that one back. And you can go. My turn. So I'm going to set an upkeep. I want to fetch on mine because that will allow me to keep Spell Pierce up if I want to use it. Because, like, they can play, like, something at haste speed and what, Lava Spur it, but they have 1 card in hand, so. What do we have here? Yeah, I can just plow that. That's fine. Actually, I don't need to plow it. Never mind. What am I saying? Unless they cast Dress down here. Yep. Okay, cool. So that was just going to go by. So Kaldra, Brainstorm, if I need anything there. We're just looking for Force of Wills to make sure we don't lose. So this is going to be Juggernaut. I'm just going to call it Phyrexian Juggernaut now. So Wrath of the Skies, they play a lot more. Well, let's go here. We saw blue here. I think this is more of... Although I could see... keeping out blasts. Like, what am I blasting here? There's not a ton of blue. We got cantrips. Wrath of the Skies can really just nuke everything here. But I think I like this game plan better because I can take out forces, or at least most of them. So Spell Pierce not too hot. Like something like this. Because this is going to remove their creatures and their like their Saga stuff. So I think that actually might be better until I see more of their deck. Like they could have some, not Dress Down's the other one I'm thinking of, stock ups. So I think we can actually go like this until I get some more info, Everything else looks great. Like I said, I don't mix and match Skies with Blast. This is, I guess, an interesting matchup where you can kind of do that. We did see red in here. We're definitely not casting red on Punishing Fire. They could bring in like a 4th. I don't think they need a 4th when they've got 12/12s. But this looks good. Their mana base is atrocious. We have even more removal, so we're looking for white in this one specifically. So until I see something that's really needed here, I'm going to keep it this way, if there is a Game 3. Up against Turbo Juggernaut. Phyrexian Dreadnought. There you go, I got it right. And Null Drifter, that was the other card I was thinking of. This is a big beefy body. This one we usually don't want to keep sticking around. Oh, this one's tough. I will go with this, because at least I have Island, and that's going to give me some more time to do stuff. Perfect. If they want to daze that, it's going to come with a cost. They like it. They love it. They want some more of it. We're looking for lands here. Ponder's going to be decent. Got to take that off. I'll do it on their turn. Anything that I want to use that on 2? Don't think so. I could have played on also, what's the word? Tundra there. I don't think that's a good idea. Because even if I played Tundra and then Volk, they're probably just wasting anyway. That is good to consign. That would be a reason to do nothing on turn 1, but a lot of the things they're going to be casting can be countered with consign anyway. A Plains here would be good. Just so, even an Island. Okay, well, there's that. What I love about Tamiyo, too, it's like we attack, and of course, you don't always have to be about flipping it. You can kind of use it like a Snapcaster, where you're just getting value from clues, and when you flip it, like you're looking for cards in the graveyard. So that's one aspect of it that I really like. Question is, if they play that Null Drifter, do I want to just give them the 2 cards? Like, how's that going to happen? How about no? Let's tap this one first. Actually, they played a... Let's not tap that one first. Let's do this. If they want to do something here, yeah, okay. This, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play around days or anything like that. Okay, one more? One more. Oh, man. Red Blast for Tamiyo? Or, okay, woo! We faded it! Wow. That was crazy. No dazes there, no Force of Wills. But yeah, I'm not seeing too many blue cards. Like, we know we have them. It's cantrips. Like, are we bringing in Blast to beat up on that? I would guess Stock Up's probably there. Declines to use Ponder. Good info. Land here is nice. No, yikes. So, I'm attacking. And I am going to use the clue here, which, like, they're clearly going to know we don't have lands. Okay. I can't Prismatic Ending that, so let's do this. So looking for a land here, Force of Will. Oh, wow. Okay. That is that. That is what we signed up for. We had 2 lands and no cantrips, so, but we are feeding through. Don't want to see Null Drifter. Speak it to an existence as expected. Okay. That's going to be rough. I can always sacrifice my clue at least. Okay. Aha. But that's not going to do a whole lot, is it? I'm playing this. I think we need to, like, really stop the bleeding here. And because of that, I can probably just, like, sacrifice this, which wouldn't be too bad. Actually, just attack. And then I can sacrifice anything, right, for Annihilator? Okay, so that's not that bad. So do I want to attack here? No, I think not. Let's just get rid of Torpor Orb. Plains. I'm keeping this up for the Blast Dive in my hand. At least that's what I want to tell my opponent. Okay. So I can sacrifice this. It's actually not that bad. They're going to poke me for 4, but If they attack, I'm just in return going to just use my clues as annihilator bait, something like that. Another Null Drifter or Stock Up? Still haven't seen enough to warrant bringing in Red Blast. That is a good one. Okay. Which is going to make an easy... This is creatures, artifacts, and planeswalkers. Okay, sure. They're also keeping up their quote-unquote Red Blast. Yeah, we just haven't been drawing a whole lot of much in here. I can bring this in, but that's going to be flying. I mean, I attack also. That means it's going to kill it. I'm at least just going to kind of go for an aggro play here. See what we can do. We're caught between a rock and a hard place with no mana and no plows. Ancient Tomb. Probably have stock ups in the list. 7, so that would be 2 turns. I mean, what's this going to be doing, bringing this in? Getting Batterskull, perhaps? Like, is that my... Plus I need that to block. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Probably could have done that and blocked. I'm just in such a tough spot that anything I do here is even bringing in Batterskull. I don't want to show him too much in my hand when there's really not much I can do in the first place. I am just looking for Plow here, or at least an ending. There's that. We will go with this. I can't even bring in Batterskull. Forgot about that as well. But not like that mattered anyway. I would have been dead. So there's that. That's decent. After that, we're going to need... most likely. So Tundra, this, no. Force of Will. I have a Red Blast open. Are they going to pitch cast it? No, they don't need to do that. Yeah, as expected. And that's game. Okay, yeah. Not a lot of mana. Found the plows too late. That's nothing really crazy there. So the only thing about Wrath also, like it doesn't hit, what's it called, that damn card, Null Drifter. Neither does Pyro at the same time. So like I said, just not finding mana. And do I want Wrath once again? If I'm going to be looking at white. See, like that game, someone could say, like, yeah, you didn't find white. I didn't even find my 4th mana, so like I can't say that's going to be a bad play. But do I want to change it up? Looks like they're keeping their forces in. The blast can hit stock up. I did see an Ancient Tomb. Usually they like relying on that. Since they are playing forces, I think that might be a better route here. We're going to be on the play. And we have 61. We'll just take out the forces. And yeah, this can hit Dress Down too if they want to get sneaky with something. So I think this will be a little bit better. Hydroblast, like I said, not much there. Let's go with that. They probably have some blast they're bringing in, but I'm not going to bring it to counter that. Yes, sir. Excellent. Land. Stuff to do. I like it. Here we're going to be using Flooded Strand because the others can get us whatever we want. Can get Mountain as well, which we might need, as you can see. That was quite the interesting game, though. I held off 2 of their quote-unquote juggernauts. I'm just going to keep calling it Juggernaut. We didn't see any dazes. There is the possibility of it. And we have some weightage on the stackage. So Ponder here I'm looking for, let's just go. Consign is decent. Stoneforge isn't bad. I have 3 of them though. That would be 3 of them, and I have plenty of mana, so a little redundant. Okay. We need removal is what we need. The question is, do I play Stoneforge turn 2? I think keeping up Pyroblast might be a little bit better. That's fine. Do they like what they see? They do. That is not removal. So by playing this, what, turn 2 they can play their Torpor Orb, and I mean it's not like, and plus if they daze this, they're going pretty far back. I don't mind that. It allows me more time to draw out cards that I need for those specific reasons. I don't know if they're playing daze. I don't think they're going to be on like a full suite of them. If they do, it's not too many. Let's go with, let's make them have, do we want to really make them have it here? Because that's good against the Juggernaut. I'm going to keep calling it the Juggernaut, regardless of how incorrect it is. Teferi is like a removal spell. So I do want them to be able to get rid of this. If they don't, if they do, they're not playing Torpor Orb, ideally. And I don't mind being stuck with a Kaldra in my hand. Excellent. Back to basics. One time, as they say. Let's test. I need cards, so because of that, let's do this, and I am going to draw a card if it resolves. I don't care if they Pyroblast it. We are looking for cards here. We know what we're doing. And it's not finding that. Okay. Would this have been better if it was Wrath? Yeah, it would have, at the moment. They still need to play Torpor Orb and then into, which they can do right here. Torpor Orb, yes. Juggernaut. You might have said, like, you don't always have to draw a card there. You could always take it up. They're probably playing Red Blast here. I think they're thinking about, see, exactly. That's perfect. If they played a Juggernaut there, that would have sucked. Yes, I am going to keep calling it Juggernaut. But that's what I wanted. I'm up a card on that. That's pretty good, too. Let's play this so we have a Red Blast. And we can't even do Torpor Orb because of this. Forgot about that. Okay. That card is actually really annoying for many reasons. So now we still don't have any removal. So no bueno. Do I want to beat up on that? Probably. Can only cast 1 Pyroblast per turn. But yeah, I probably should have still played Stoneforge. Because, like, they have to kill it. Okay, that's fine. Like, they kill it, and then clearly I can bring in Kaldra, and Kaldra can at least... But at least this keeps up a plains, aka a plow. They're taking a long time. Okay, let's see. Declines, they probably found something they like. Nice Wasteland, play around days. You can play your Tamiyo. Okay, well, that's something we can blast. Now there's a card. Do I want to stock up first, or just kill this? Probably kill this, and then stock up. They can't brainstorm or do anything funky like that. Okay, let's keep planes up. We've had plow the entire time, and we're saving it for a much better use. Not bad. This, unfortunately, but if we prismatic it, there's that. Plus brainstorm is fantastic, actually, and we don't have a fetch. So definitely this. And if we do get rid of this, that allows us to open up Snap. They just can't play a creature then, because, you know, we won't be able to use that twice. I think that's going to be the best too. Clearly, we don't. Brainstorm is decent here, but yeah, let's go with that. They know about our Kaldra. Like Null Drifters, no bueno. That can't allow them to find it. Okay, so now we're not using that on Torpor. Or actually, oh, we only have 1 Plains. That's because we fetch that way. Plains would be good. That's decent. Because like if we had another Plains, we can do that and then snap. But snapping doesn't guarantee that. I think we go with this. They have to have Force of Negation here. Okay. If they had Red Blast and they want to use it on that, that's fantastic. Or Force of Negation, right? That was the other thing that I mentioned there. Are they going to Surveil? That works too. Alrighty, we have an interesting game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is creatures entering don't cause. So this would still trigger. They're not playing anything that can really punish this overall. So let's, unless it's Hull Breacher. If they are, they got me. Not Null Drifter and Hull Breacher. Those are, I mean, they're gonna have to pay a price for that, I guess. Oh yeah, that's nice. I want this. We do need our other planes. This isn't doing anything at the time, but if we get rid of this, I think Snap is going to be much better. Although I can bring in that. Probably just not fetch. Oh, what I can do, bounce this. 1, 2, 3. I think I might be able to do that specifically. But if I bounce it, then I can't. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that one. This doesn't allow it to trigger. I think we might be playing this. Yeah. I am not going to want... let's do this. See if it resolves. Then I'll fetch. So this is going to really cost them there. Okay. I don't want what's on top there. I can get a Tundra here, but I don't think there's much they can do at instant speed, especially now with Teferi doing its thing. So with that, I can also Pyroblast as well, so that's actually really good. Let's do this. Fantastic. And that was a turn. I could have ticked up on that, but like if they want to play their what's it called again, like there's definitely going to be a price for it. 3. Is this draw 2? Is this Prismatic Ending? Yeah, not much to do about that. That's actually really good. I don't have a Spell Pierce. Sure. Looks good. But now we have Teferi and Snapcaster Protection. Fantastic. Let's do this. That is 5. I think I have one more. Yeah, I have one more. What's it called here? So fetch. This gets me an island, and I do want to keep this up. So, sure. So what I can actually do here. Oh, this could be really good. They have all their lands, so I can snap. Target Prismatic Ending if they play their Torpor Orb. Oh, okay, there's that. So, do I want to do anything with that? No, that's fine. Got a card out of that. Okay. We just don't have protection now, so. And I can play cards at instant speed because I ticked up right there. That doesn't go away, I believe. And yeah, we made it pretty hard for them to do anything there. It's too bad they didn't get to play it out, but ideally what I wanted to do there was just Snapcaster and use Prismatic Ending, I can hold on to it. So if they brought in a quote-unquote Juggernaut, I would just kill the Torpor Orb, and then the other card would fizzle. And plus, we had a Swords too, so fun game there. Hope you enjoyed it. Juggernaut, Jeskai Dreadnought. I think that's what it is. It's been a really long day, but my brain is... I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you enjoyed that one, and maybe I'll talk to you again.